This is the second video on July the 29th, 2026. I'm looking down into my side garden. There's a lot of weeds in there, but if you don't look close, you don't see them. There's still a few daylilies blooming in there, some rudbeckias, some lilies, and by the fence there's going to be two salvias, big swings. There's a lot of phlox blooming right here, which the butterflies really like. There's a couple of daylilies on the hill that are still blooming. Unfortunately, a lot of them got run over by bishop's weed. So there's a large azalea there, and that probably is at least 40 years old, probably longer, probably 45. It's a beautiful pink. This is my largest daylily bed. You'll see there's a large maple tree there. There's some coneflowers in here, some black-eyed Susans, some liatris. In the distance there, some daylilies. This is called Henry Eilers. It's a rudbeckia. The flowers are interesting because they're quilled. They have like hollow on the end. Oops. Really interesting. There's two of them here, and one of them is not doing well. I had to trim off numerous branches on it, and I don't know what's going on with it. I hope if it has a disease, it doesn't spread to the other one. This is ironweed. It's a native plant. Gets a little purple flower. This is Heliopsis. I think this is called burning heart. There's some coneflowers. There's an unusual looking daylily. It's called Simmering Elephants, and it's by Jim Murphy. It's a late blooming daylily, and this is a late blooming daylily too, and it's by Dale Thomas. Coming here, if I walk around the maple tree, there's a daylily here, almost finished. It's called Look, a gold one. It's an old one. This is a pentas plant, and it's blooming. There's two of them in this pot. Hummingbirds and butterflies like this plant for the high nectar that it has, and the flowers are really beautiful. The cluster, the pink cluster. I think I originally bought that from Almost Eden. This is an Apeta plant growing right there. In here there are 3 David Verity Kufiyas, and there's 4 Vermillionaires. That's a Kufia also, and there's some marigolds. That daylily is beautiful. There's none blooming right now. Unless it's a really special occasion, I don't deadhead the daylilies flowers. Daylily flowers only last one day, and then the next day you have more flowers opening up. That burgundy, sort of burgundy colored one is called John Jacob. Right here I have another pink pentas, and this is 3 hot lip salvia plants here with some tropical milkweed on the outside. Over here I have a Mexican sunflower in a pot, and some cannas and elephant ear, as well as this large viburnum shrub, and another one over there, and this is a Japanese willow shrub coming around here. This daylily is called Lily Dashi. It's a real old one. It's an unusual form. And just walking a little bit, there's a rebloom scape right there. Sometimes daylilies will rebloom, but not often in my yard. There's it's going to be a salvia, big swing. That has beautiful sapphire blue flowers. There's 2 daylilies, late blooming daylilies. One is Flasher, the darker orange, and the other one is Bermuda Coral, right here by Don Marvin. There's 1 daylily left, flowery left. That's a seedling. I don't know, there's a little couple more. That's a seedling from my friend Dawn Herr, who passed away a couple years ago. Dr. Herr. This daylily is called Dancing with Sandra. It's from Dale Thomas, and Dale also passed away a few years ago. And that's a seedling of, right there, the orange seedling of Apache War Dance. And there's a spidery, unusual form daylily. And the yellow one is Olin Criswell. I like all different shapes and colors. And this one right here is very late. And that's one that I registered, grew and registered. It's going to be, well, it's called My Friend Liz. And that's a seedling there. A late blooming seedling that I got from Margot Reed. And over here, you can see Apache War Dance. Beautiful orange, red, ruffled, late blooming, mid-late to late daylily. And that's by Dale Thomas. That won lots of awards. There is hummingbird mint, and there's a dianthus, the pink dianthus, and this is tropical milkweed. Here's liatris. There's a penstemon in there. There's yellow coneflower. There's a yellow daylily. There's a taller, small daylily. That's called Back to School by Bob Sobek. And there's a Mexican sunflower back there. There's a huge area here with bee balm, Jacob Klein bee balm. And there's some red hibiscus, tall red hibiscus there. I have stakes around a lot of things, as well as chicken cages, chicken wire cages, because if I don't, and we get high winds, some of the tall flowers, plants bloom, they fall over, and then they're done. This is Canis that I got from my friend Bev, and I planted late. There's a penstemon in this little bed, liatris, blue fortune, hummingbird mint, coneflower, snapdragons. This is a dogwood tree here I planted for Sue as a memory, my sister-in-law. And here is butterfly weed. This is a host plant for butterflies, monarch butterflies. It bloomed, and now the seed pods are forming. And I probably am going to throw some of those over there. Hopefully, I'll get more of them to grow. And that's a phlox, a garden phlox. I tied that up because we were going to have a storm, a thunderstorm, and I didn't want it to fall over. Walking over here. This is a patch of Verbena bonariensis. I did not plant this. Came up all on its own. There's a liatris in here. I did plant. There's two salvia big swings in there. I don't know if they're going to grow or not. There's a coneflower. There's one of those salvia big swings. I don't know if it'll mount to anything. There's a lemon verbena, just because I love to smell it. There's a penstemon. This is all swamp milkweed, except for the one in the corner, which doesn't look too good, but this is the cardinal vine, cardinal vine. You see the little red tubular red flowers that look like morning glories, and that's a pot of zinnias, the profusion zinnias. More of the cardinal flower, cardinal vine. There's a hummingbird mint. No. There's a salvia there, which is Hummingbird Falls, planted in the ground. And that's just a look of the backyard. Thanks for watching. I'm going to continue with another video.